Hi, I'm Brenda.Lawson with Keller Williams Preferred Properties. Very often we're asked, what happens when the appraisal does not meet the contract price? First, let me go over one thing. There is a difference between an inspection and an appraisal. An inspection determines the condition of the property, and very often people get those terms mixed up. An appraisal determines the value of the property. And right now we're seeing a variety of things going on in the marketplace as it relates to the fact of whether or not an appraisal actually comes in at the sales price. So Ryan, why don't you talk a little bit about what you're seeing? This is Ryan Paquin with First Home Mortgage, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what he's seeing in the marketplace as it relates to appraisals from a lender's perspective.
Yeah, so we work with a lot of different buyers, and based on the needs of the buyers will dictate what kind of offer they're going to make as it relates to the appraisal and an appraisal contingency. So number one, a lot of people just, whatever the asking price is, they'll go in at asking price and have an appraisal contingency. So no matter what the appraisal comes in at, they can go ahead and renegotiate if it comes in low. Second is you have people that are going a little bit overpriced because they might need closing cost assistance from the seller. So they'll add it to the sales price, okay? So if it's a $400,000 asking price and they need $10,000 in closing help, maybe they'll go in at $410,000 with $10,000 in closing cost assistance. And again, with that same contingency, if it doesn't appraise, it's back to negotiations. Then you have people that are going up over the price, not asking for closing help, and are willing to pay the difference between the appraised value and the contract price. So if you bid $410 and it appraises for $400, you're willing to pay that difference. So our loan will be based on $400,000, but you're willing to pay $10,000 out of pocket, okay? And then the other option is a complete waiving of the appraisal, which is rare, but some people are willing to pay whatever that difference is, whether it's $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 difference, or pay cash for the property, which is obviously the strongest of offers because then the seller doesn't have to worry what their appraisal comes in at, but they know they're gonna sell their house for that asking price.
And I am seeing more cash offers these days as well. Yeah, I really am.
Yep.
And those are the offers that are being accepted, you know, over some of the others, even if the price is slightly lower because they don't have to go through the lending process.
That's right. No financing contingencies, no home inspection contingencies, no appraisal contingencies. Everything's waived in a cash offer typically.
Right. And you can get those closed relatively quickly as well. So they're very preferred in many instances.
Yes.
Well, thanks, Ryan, for that information. I'm Brenda.Lawson with Keller Williams Preferred Properties, and I can be reached at 301-385-4853. And Ryan?
I can be reached at 443-377-1589, or you can email the Paquin team at firsthome.com.